Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a level 3 backbending power yoga class. So we work towards poses like scorpion pose, a half scorpion and a handstand. There's lots of strength building work in planks, lots of strength building work for the glutes. There's a couple of wheel poses in there. There's a bow pose in there. And we flow a lot. So this is definitely kind of more of a power yoga class. So if that is not your style, then this is not the class for you. If you do enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comment section below. We are going to get started today at the top of our mats in Tadasana. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, buddy. Start at the top of your mat in Tadasana, ground down evenly through both feet. As you inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, forward fold, generous bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, run the hands up the shins. As you exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in the knees, drop the tail, start to roll all the way up the spine. As you inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in the knees, start to stack the spine, roll up. We're going to do one more like that. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in the knees, roll up the spine. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. This time as you exhale, step back, high plank pose. We're going to hold here for a little while. Gentle tenting through the fingertips, press the floor away. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, engage through the thighs, lengthen from the crown of the head all the way to the tail. And while you're here, you're going to take the head, shake it side to side, gentle no. Releasing any tension in through the jaw, and then up and down, a gentle nod. Not losing the integrity through the rest of the pose, so you're not creating a bird bath in your lower back. You're not creating a tent with your hips. You're nice and strong in this plank. Find stillness for 5 more breaths here. You're going to keep your plank. You're just going to drop your right knee, tap it towards the floor, and then switch it out. Tap the left knee, straighten the right. Straighten the left knee, tap the right. You're going to keep pedaling this from side to side. So your upper body doesn't move. You're just bending and straightening through the knees. Your pelvis is staying even. And then you're going to start to press the floor away. Walk this all the way into a downward facing dog. Keep that little pedal with your feet. And then you're going to pedal it all the way back forward into this plank pose. So you're going to keep this little pedaling movement in through the feet, waking up through the soles of the feet, the Achilles, the ankles, the shoulders. You're going to take 2 more plank to this walking downward dog. We're going to meet in a plank pose. Drop your knees if you need to. Shift all the way forward. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Elbows are grazing the rib cage. Walk the toes up a little bit. The rest of your body's in plank. Strong legs, energy out through the crown of the head and the tail. Engage the lower belly, little tuck through the pelvis. Take 2 more breaths here. All the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Inhale, peel the chest up, baby cobra. Elbows glide backwards. And then exhale, roll it down. Lengthen the lower spine, press the pubic bone down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, come down. You've got 3 more here. Option to float those hands as you come up. Last one, we're going to hold at the top. If you're not already, you're going to float those hands up by the shoulders. Press the feet down. Press the pubic bone down and lengthen the space between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your pelvis. Take 3 more breaths here. Keep the chest lifted. Take the fingertips off the side of your mat, elbows up to the sky. Inhale, peel the chest up a little more. And then as you exhale, dip the right shoulder down as you look to the left. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, change directions. We do 2 more on each side. So when you come up through center, it's an active lift. Engage your back muscles. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, roll all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders, elbows back. Take an inhale, tuck under the toes. And then as you exhale, press the floor away, high plank pose. Step the right foot forward so the knees underneath the hip and hovering. And then step the left foot forward, you're in a bear. Right foot back to plank, left foot back to plank. Left foot to bear, right foot to bear. Left foot to plank, right foot to plank. Keep alternating like this. Find a breath pattern that works for you. You're trying to keep your pelvis as stable as you can. Trying to keep your shoulders as stable as you can. And keep that breath nice and smooth. We're going to take 2 more with each side leading. Last one here. From your plank pose, you're going to lower your knees down. Walk your hands under your shoulder, your knees under your hips. Inhale, cow belly breath, reach the sternum forward. Exhale, press the floor away around the spine. Cat. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. 2 more here. Come into your tabletop. Ground down through your left shin. Keep your left hip above the knee. Bend the right knee, heel to the glute. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, sole of the right foot comes to the sky, donkey kick. Inhale, tap the knee down. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, tap it down. You've got 8 more here. You're trying to keep the shoulders and the hips square to the ground. You're moving from the glute and the hamstring, not from the lower back. 4 more. Make sure that left hip is still above the knee. You're going to hold it at the top. Inhale here. As you exhale, float the left arm out in front of you. Inhale, extend the right knee. Exhale to bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale to bend. 8 more hamstring curls here. Keep your hamstring curl. Bring your left forearm down. You're going to open your hips. So now your leg is parallel with the floor. Shin is parallel with the back edge of the mat. As you inhale, you're going to tuck the right shin behind the left knee. As you exhale, open it up like a fire hydrant. Inhale, tuck it behind. Exhale, open it up. So these are kind of like our normal fire hydrants. We're just in a different position. You can do 6 more here. Keep hugging that left hip in. Don't let it collapse out to the side. You're going to set that right knee down, come back up onto the hands. We'll go to the other side. Left heel to the glute, even off through the pelvis. Take an inhale. As you exhale, sole of the left foot to the sky. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, tap it down. 8 more here. Check in with your alignment points. Hold it up, take an inhale. As you exhale, extend the right arm. Inhale, extend the left knee. Exhale to curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl. 8 more. Bring the right forearm down, open yourself out into that external rotation. Inhale, left shin behind the right knee. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, tuck it in. Exhale, open it up. 8 more. Last one. Bring that knee underneath the hip. Bring yourself back up to a tabletop. Step yourself back to your high plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. This time, inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, come back to your chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. You're going to bend your knees to hover above the mat. Keep your upper body in downward dog. And then as you exhale, straighten your knees halfway. Inhale, bend to hover. Exhale, straighten halfway. So we're going to do these little mini, it's kind of almost like a leg press or a squat in a downward facing dog. You should feel your quads start to light up pretty quickly here. We're going to take 5 more. Come back down into that little crouch. Look forward, step, walk, or float. Ow, my quads. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep up, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra, or you can come straight back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand and sweep. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take your transition. You can always skip your vinyasas and go straight to dog or plank. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. We're doing 3 more rounds. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Last round. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sink the hips. Inhale, chair pose. Feet are together or apart, wherever your feet are facing. That is the direction that your knees are facing. So if your feet are apart, don't let your knees touch each other. It's like you've got a yoga block in between your knees, stopping them going together. If your feet are together though, then you can actively squeeze the inner edges of your knees together, activating your inner thighs, or, big or, you can think of pressing into the outer edges of your feet and engaging more through your glutes. Neither is right or wrong, they're just different variations. I'm going to take 4 more breaths here, sink nice and low, nice neutral curves through the spine. Take 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to peel up onto the heels, sweep the arms back. Stay on the heels, stay onto the toes. As you inhale, you're going to sweep the right arm forward. Exhale to switch. Inhale to switch. Exhale to switch. See if up on the toes you can sink a little lower. Keep pressing down into the big toe. Make sure that you don't roll onto the pinky toe side of your foot. Keep those outer ankles nice and strong. We're going to add a little pulse with this. So as you switch the arms, you're going to come up and down. Little up, little down. It's kind of like you're doing a really strange little march here, except both your feet are on the floor. We're going to take 3 more slow, deep breaths here. Drop the heels, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, plant the hands. Option to add a crow pose here. Knees come to the backs of the arms, toes pick up. Send the sternum forward, press the floor away. Very slidey like me, having a little towel handy will probably be useful. From here, you can look forward, step, walk, or float back to your chaturanga. Take it through your vinyasa. Take a couple of breaths in your downward facing dog as I go and find my sweat towel. From here, as you inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, but keep the shoulders level. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to straighten the right knee like you're trying to point your toes to the back corner of the room. And then as you inhale, active hamstring curl the heel to the glute. Exhale, engage the quad, straighten through the leg. Inhale, bend the knee, engage the hamstring. We take 3 more here. Actively curl that heel in towards the glute. Take an inhale. As you exhale, this time lift onto the toes of the left foot. Exhale, let the heel come down. Inhale, press into the big toe side to raise up. Exhale, come down. 3 more. You're doing a lot of work in through both legs here, so we're not just hanging out. Square off the hips, but keep the knee bent. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift forward into a single leg plank. That right knee is bent. Keep your plank. Inhale, tap the knee to the floor. Exhale, donkey kick. Glute and hamstring, not lower back. Inhale, tap the knee. Exhale, donkey kick. We've got 8 more. Keep the leg lifted. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hamstring curl. You've got 8 more. Create your own resistance here. So when you're bending and straightening, imagine that you're pushing or you're pulling against something really, really heavy. 4 more. Straighten the knee, take an inhale. As you exhale, knee to chest. Step it all the way through. Untuck the back toes, lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend in the upper back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, baby back bend. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. Option to keep the right leg floating as you take it through your vinyasa. Option to add that second chaturanga again. Inhale, sweep the left leg up in your downward dog. As you exhale, keep the shoulders even, but peel that left hip open. Active squeeze the heel towards the glute. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, point the toes strongly straighten through the knee. Inhale, flex the ankle, draw the heel towards the glute. Exhale, plantar flexion. Inhale. Inhale, flex the knee. We've got 2 more. Keep that strong bend in through the knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, raise up onto the right toes. Inhale, send the heel down. Exhale, raise. Inhale, come down. 3 more. Keep that knee bent. Square off the hips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift into that single leg plank. Inhale, tap the left knee. Exhale, donkey kick. 9 more. Keep the knee lifted. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale to curl. 8 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Step it through. Drop the back knee. Untuck the toes. Woo, back leg. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, little baby back bend. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, take it back through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, press to stand. Option to come to the tippy toes. Inhale, drop the heels, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Option to add on a crow pose here. And then shoot it back through your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. We're coming to crescent. Inhale, raise all the way up, crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Option to keep that right leg floating. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, press to stand, maybe on the tippy toes. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Option for your crow pose here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it through your vinyasa. Without the leg lift, step the right foot forward straight away. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. And then through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, press to your stand. Inhale, chair. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Take it through your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, press to stand. Last round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Option to add your crow pose here. Take an inhale. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Keep your chair. As you exhale, you're going to interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, start by broadening the collarbones, pulling the elbows apart. And then as you exhale, take those hands back behind you. It's gotten exponentially hotter here in like the last week, and I've had a head cold, and I'm like getting so out of breath so easily. I like walk like 10 meters down the road and I'm like, oh my God. Take 3 more breaths here. Sink a little lower in that chair if you can. See if you can bring the heels of the hands towards each other. Keep the interlace. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Release the interlace. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back through your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Option to keep traveling and drop that right foot behind you. Inhale, opening up, wild thing. From your wild thing, we're going to transition all the way to our setup for crescent lunge. So take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to step that right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, come all the way up, crescent lunge. As you exhale, engage the right glute, baby back bend in the upper back, cactusy arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, sweep the arms back, power lunge. Keep your power lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, palms face down, you're going to draw those elbows back into a cactus arm like you're sliding along a diagonal glass window. Inhale, bring the arms back out. Exhale, into that cactus. We've got 3 more here. Really firing through that right glute, stabilizing that knee in line with the toes. Inhale, reach it forward. This time as you exhale, sweep those arms back. Interlace the fingers the non-dominant way behind you. Inhale, send those arms back behind you. We're still in our power lunge. On your next exhale, ground down through that right foot. Take flight, warrior 3. Use your thumbs on your sacrum to see if you can organize your hips, get them nice and flat. Organize your hips. Yeah, we're going to roll with that. And then when you're ready, you're going to send those fists back towards that left ankle, both reaching strongly towards the back of the room. Take 2 more breaths here. You're going to keep this chest expansion. Take an inhale. As you exhale, that left heel curls in towards the left glute, hamstring curl. Inhale to extend. Exhale to bend. Inhale, extend. Right leg is talking. We've only got 3 more. Step that left foot back down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Ooh, shake out that leg. Inhale, sweep that left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Option to travel through wild thing. We're going to unwind this all the way to crescent. So start to unwind yourself. Step that left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent. 2 more. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, power lunge. Sweep those arms back behind you. Keep the power lunge. Inhale, arms face forward, palms flip down. Exhale, cactus the arms, draw down through the lats. Inhale to reach. 4 more. Interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, open up through the chest. Take another inhale. As you exhale, you're going to launch up into your warrior three. It's not so much of a launch, so much as a controlled entry into your warrior three. Even off through your pelvis, strong engagement through that right leg. You can keep the hands on the sacrum or you can send them back behind you. Take 2 more breaths here in your warrior three. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale to extend. Exhale, hamstring curl. Inhale to extend. 3 more. Step that right leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, press to stand, tippy toes. Inhale, chair pose. Hands can come to the heart center or they can come to the hips, wherever is good for you. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, keep your chair, but drive your right knee into your chest. Take an inhale here. Everything stays the same except that right foot is going to shut the door behind you. So it's like a little donkey kick in a single leg chair. Inhale, draw that knee to the chest. Exhale, little donkey kick behind you. It's from the glute and the hamstring, not momentum or the lower back. Exhale, kick behind. Inhale, knee to chest. We've got 5 more. Make sure that you're trying to control that left knee. It's not on a roller coaster. You're trying to keep it as much as you can in line with the second and third toe of that foot. 1 more. Bring it all the way up to standing, right knee into the chest. Inhale. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to wherever you want them to go. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, that left knee is going to come in towards the chest. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, that little donkey kick with the left leg behind you. Inhale, knee to the chest. Exhale, donkey kick. Inhale, knee to the chest. You've got 6 more here. Try and keep those hips even. Two more. Come all the way to standing, knee to chest, and then set it down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to try for a single leg crow. So if that's not for you, you stick with your normal crow. Otherwise, you're going to start in your regular crow. And you're going to see if you can shift most of your weight into your right knee. So hug your right knee into your right upper arm. And then you're going to see if you can get really light on that left leg and just float it out behind you. So all that glute work we've been doing, that's where this is coming in. Maybe you can bring it back to the knee. I can't do that. Maybe you can bring it back to the arm. I can't do that. Take a little break if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to come to the other side. So you're going to shift that weight into that left leg. Hug the left leg into the upper arm. Engage your right glute as you send your right leg all the way back behind you, just like in Warrior 3, except way harder. And maybe you're really slippery. And you slide to the floor. And I won't edit that out because these things happen. But if you come out and you want to try again, you can try again. Feel free to pause and keep playing. Otherwise, when you're ready, you'll shoot it back. Chaturanga, Vinyasa. We meet in downward dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Option to continue. Wild thing. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, right foot finds the front of the mat for crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, power lunge. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale here. Exhale, hamstring curl. Release the interlace of your fingers. Reach your left hand back. Grab the outside edge of the left foot. Right arm comes forward. Natrajasana, dancer's pose. So notice that the angle of my spine didn't really change. Like the back bend in my spine didn't really change. I'm using the strength of my muscles to get me into this, to the shape, as opposed to just yanking on my joints and overloading through essentially just like one unit, just end up loading through like one or two specific points, which is not great. Keep the hold of the foot. You're going to bring that right hand down to the top right hand corner of your mat, and we're going to find Shavasana. If this shape isn't working for you, please come into your half moon pose instead. With control, slowly, everyone release half moon pose. Inhale. As you exhale, standing splits. Option to stay here. Option to plant the hands and come into some handstand kicks. If you have a handstand practice, you can go there. Ooh. I am tired today. Ooh, this heat is really getting to me. When you're ready, you're going to take it through a vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Option to continue. Wild thing. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, left foot steps all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, power lunge. Non-dominant interlace. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, warrior three. Take an inhale. Exhale, hamstring curl. Reach back with that right hand. See if you can grab the outside edge of the right foot. Reach the left arm forward. Natrajasana, dancer's pose. Slowly start to take that left hand down towards the floor. We're coming into Shavasana or half moon pose if that's working better for you. Everybody slowly with control, release that top foot. Take an inhale, half moon. And then as you exhale, standing splits. Option to stay, option to play. When you're upside down, once again, you're engaging those glutes, lengthening the space between the back of your rib cage and the back of your pelvis. When you're ready, step, walk, or float through your vinyasa. Look towards the top of the mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hold your chair. As you exhale, come up onto the tippy toes. Hands can come out in front of you or to the hips. Take an inhale. Stay on the tippy toes if you can. As you exhale, right knee is going to come into the chest. Set it down. Exhale, left knee into the chest. Inhale, set it down. You're going to keep alternating like this. We're going to do 7 more on each side. You should really feel the glute of the standing leg engaging, as well as very, very much through the ankle. One more each side. Drop the heels, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Option to add a crow pose. Maybe this time you're trying crow, setting the crown of the head down and coming all the way into your tripod headstand. Maybe you're playing around with that single leg crow or any other crow variations that you may be working with. Crow to handstand. Came into an arm balance or upside down. Obviously, feel free to pause and stay. Otherwise, when you're ready, you're going to take it back through that vinyasa. Whoopsies. Inhale, sweep that right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Option to flip and come to wild thing. Option to continue with that right hand all the way around into your wheel, chakrasana, Urdhva Dhanurasana pose. If you came into your flip, you're going to slowly unwind. We're all coming up to crescent lunge. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, sweep up, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, power lunge. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, warrior 3. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, take a hold with the left hand. Exhale, give it a kick. Natrajasana, right hand reaches forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right hand comes down, Chapasana. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend through the right knee. We're stepping back, warrior 2. Bring yourself all the way up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, right forearm to thigh. Sweep the left arm forward, modified side angle. Exhale, reverse warrior. 4 more just like this. Take that right hand down to the top corner. We're coming back into our half moon pose. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, standing split. Option to stay here. Option to come into a bent leg standing split, maybe reaching around with that right hand for the left foot. Option to come into handstand or play with this half scorpion handstand, which I might not be able to do today. You're going to send that left leg into a scorpion leg back behind you, and the right leg will be parallel with the floor like an L handstand. When you're ready, you're going to step, walk, or float. Take it back to your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, open the hip. Option to continue through the wild thing or keep lifting that left hand, taking it all the way around into your wheel pose. If you came into a back bend, you're slowly going to reverse. Left leg steps all the way to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, come all the way up, crescent lunge. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, power lunge. Non-dominant interlace. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale, warrior three. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hamstring curl. Reach back with that right hand. Take an inhale, Natrajasana. Exhale, kick the foot back. Reach the arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, Chapasana. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, slow release, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Warrior two. Inhale in your warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, modified side angle. Exhale, reverse. 4 more like that. Last one. Take that left hand to the top corner of the mat. Half moon pose. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, standing split. Take a nice deep inhale here. Option to stay or take any of those other variations. Otherwise, I'm going to play around with that half scorpion handstand on this side. When you're ready, you can step, walk, or float all the way back through a vinyasa. Look towards the top of the mat. Step, walk, or float through to a seat. Swing it all the way through. Navasana boat pose. Option to stay here. Otherwise, your inhale, lower back's going to come to the floor. Low boat. Exhale, boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, low boat. You know what I mean. You take 8 more, high to low. Lower it all the way down onto your back. Let everything go for a second. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. From here, we're going to rock and roll along the length of the spine, and then we're going to shoot back into our chaturanga. So when you're ready, start to rock and roll up the length of the spine. And you can cross over the ankles, step or jump back. Chaturanga, plank, dolphin pose. So instead of coming to downward dog, you're going to drop the elbows on the way, walk those feet up. Head is nice and heavy. Forearms are parallel. Elbows underneath the shoulders. You can stay here. Otherwise, we're going to work towards Pincha Mayurasana. So you can take one leg up and give it a little bit of a kick and engage your glutes. Send the soles of the feet up towards the sky. This is where you want to stay. You can stay here. Otherwise, you're going to hamstring curl, send the sternum towards the thumbs, and come into a scorpion variation. So use your hamstrings to bring your heels or your toes towards your head. Reach your sternum forward and think of lengthening out of the lower back. I know that's really hard in this position. You came into your scorpion. You're slowly going to release back to pincha. Come all the way down, forearm plank. You're going to hold your forearm plank, drop your knees if you need to. As you inhale, you're just going to shift forward onto your toes like you're trying to tap your head towards the top of the mat. And then exhale, send weight back into the heels. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. So we're just actively releasing through that lower back by engaging the abs before we come into any forward folding. And then you're slowly going to lower the knees down, lower the pelvis down, Sphinx pose. If you wanted to play around with another round of pincher and another scorpion, you certainly could do that, or you could pause here and just play around a little bit more. Nice and active through your Sphinx pose. You're drawing your elbows back towards your hips, reaching your sternum through the gateway of the arms, pressing the floor away, growing tall out of the spine. This is a really good pose for the posture. And then slowly lower it down. We're going to take bow pose. If that's not for you, you can bring your hands down by your side, take an inhale, and then as you exhale, lift everything up into Shalabhasana. That's where we're all going to start. So everybody, come down. Tops of the hands to the floor. Take an inhale, peel the tops of the shoulders away from the floor. As you exhale, you're going to float everything up and away from the floor. Maybe this is where you're staying. Otherwise, take an inhale. Lengthen the lower spine. As you exhale, hamstring curl. Heels come towards the glutes. See if you can engage the upper back more to get those fingertips towards the outer ankles. Maybe you can grab on, and then you're kicking towards the back of the room. So you're not trying to yank yourself up and just dump into your lower back. You're actively lengthening through your quads. Well, I mean, you're engaging through your quads. You're opening through your shoulders. Your glutes are turned on. Your upper back is working. We're really, really strong here. One more. And then slowly release. Let your hips shake from side to side. Tuck under the toes, plant the hands next to the shoulders, take an inhale. As you exhale, press the floor away, high plank pose, and then downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat. Once again, step, walk, or float through to a seat. And we're coming back into boat pose. Same options as before. You can stay here. Otherwise, inhale, low boat. Exhale, boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, boat. 8 more. Come up into your boat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, Dandasana. Inhale, sweep those arms up towards the sky. Keep your Dandasana. As you exhale, cactus the arms, palms face forward like you're sliding down a wall. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, slide it down the wall. If you had a wall that you could go to, this is really good for your posture to do against the wall. We're going to do 4 more here. One more. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. We didn't do a lot of forward folding in class today, so this is not going to be your deepest fold. Please bend your knees as much as you need to make this comfortable. You're going to take the sole of the right foot. You're going to bring it into the inner left thigh like a tree leg. Janu Shashasana. Turn to face your left leg. Inhale, sweep those arms up. As you exhale, right hand comes to the outside of the left foot. Left hand crosses over to the inside. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold forward. Actively drawing that right knee and right hip down towards the ground. Should feel a nice stretch through that right side of your body. And then slowly bring it all the way up. And you're going to switch it out. Sole of the left foot comes to the inner right thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, left hand will come to the outside edge of the right foot. And the right hand will come to the inside. Turn yourself a little bit more towards that right leg. Take 2 more breaths here. And then you're slowly going to bring yourself all the way back up. So you have the option to finish here in a seated position, which is clearly what I'm going to do because Kakawate's come to say hello. Otherwise, you can roll yourself down onto your back, maybe taking a happy baby, any other poses that you feel like you need to make yourself complete here. And then when you're ready, making your way to your final resting position, taking a nice deep inhale through the nose and a big open mouth exhale through the mouth. Wherever you are, let your palms turn up towards the sky. Let your eyes gently close. If you can release tension from one place in your body, so maybe it's between your eyebrows, maybe it's your jaw, maybe your shoulders fall away from your ears, maybe you release your belly, and just see how that has a flow-on effect to the rest of your body. As always, please stay here for as long as what serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Today, as you go forward, may you be calm in your thoughts, kind in your words, and peaceful in your heart. Namaste.